Yeah. Get it. Oh, hi. 2020 sucked, but that doesn't mean we can't reflect on the better times that we had. I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and there hasn't been one moment that I didn't regret. Making videos about video games and just sharing my passion has been such an awesome ride. Today I want to give to you my reactions to some of the older videos that I put on this channel. 5 years of just sharing my love and passion for video games, of video editing, and all the time and effort is now immortalized on YouTube. So instead of reflecting on a bad year, let's take a look back at a time when all we cared about was video games. And so come with me so we can take a look at some of the more nonsensical stuff that I put on my channel. So let's go. Okay, so the first video that I want to look at is the Welcome to the Bunker video. So I wanted my game room or my channel to be called The Bunker. I don't know why. My dad came in one day, he saw my setup, and he was like, "Whoa, this is the command center. What was this? The bunker? Is the bunker? Oh yeah, I should call it the bunker." And I thought, oh, that'd be cool. I'll call it the bunker. Why? Because my channel was originally gonna be more of a streaming. So it was gonna be a repository of just my stream highlights on Twitch, or just where I would dump my entire streams. But eventually, I ended up just doing YouTube because it was just easier. So okay, let's take a look. What is going on, YouTube? Too Strong reporting from the bunker. That's what this is called. See? That's not even on the script. See? Just thought I'd give you just like every other gaming YouTuber, you wouldn't say I have a passion. You wouldn't say yeah, I have a passion for video games if you're doing a channel for you. Otherwise, why would you do it? The brighter side of the video game industry with my videos. I also run a Twitch channel that I'm hoping. This is such an. I need to update this because this is the video that plays anytime a new subscriber or a new person shows up to my channel. It's oh my god! Look at all that stuff in the background. My PS4 and oh my god, that was cringy. Next video. Okay, so the next video that I want to look at is Final Fantasy VII Tears. This was when I actually was you know what? Screw Twitch. I want to do YouTube videos. I want to do skits. I want to do reviews because I felt at this time where I needed a schedule. If I really wanted to become big on Twitch, I needed to be consistent and I needed to have a schedule. But YouTube allowed me the freedom to upload whenever I wanted to, the time to work on a video for as long as I wanted to. And so I said, you know what, this is gonna be my first video. It's only 2 minutes long, but let's see what happens. The Super Mario World music. I thought that song was so calming and so just it fits a skit. This is the video, this is the music, this is skit music. The Super Mario World overworld, the map music, this is skit music. Hey dude, you there? What are you doing?
I'm just playing Super Mario Maker 7.
Why? Why did I do that? I'm holding a Super Nintendo controller and I'm playing Super Mario Maker 7. I thought I was funny. Okay, I thought I was funny. Super Mario Maker 7. This is Final Fantasy 7.
Mega Man, you can do it. Climb it. You're almost there. You almost got it. He's there. He's gonna get it. Oh.
Stop.
There you go.
That's Final Fantasy 7, and they're doing a Okay, so my acting, I wasn't sure of myself. I was starting to. This was the beginning of when I was performing in front of a camera. I wasn't sure of myself. I wasn't sure of my character, of who I wanted to be. So I was kind of sculpting the Too Strong character into what I wanted it to be. Remake, right? No! No! Oh my god, that edit! I was so proud of this. That line right down the middle where you could see where I made the cut so I could have 2 errands on screen. Oh my god, my one monitor, my green.
They completely redid the battle system, and it looks amazing.
That's why I'm so frustrated. I don't know if I like it or if I just want to go back to a simpler time. They also made it episodic. Does that mean I have to buy a season pass? Does that mean they're gonna sell each episode individually?
Dude, calm down. This could be a good... Dude, calm down. I was so dry. Like, this version of me in front of the camera was like whack. But the other one with like the little bit more emotion, that was kind of good. Like, it's alright. Anyways, Final Fantasy VII came out. Turned out to be really good. I'm excited for the different turn of events. You know, they completely changed a lot of it. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's going to be different. I'm excited for the second half where we're no longer in Midgard. We're just going to start exploring the entirety of like Gaia. Next video. Okay, so Super Mario Sunshine. This, in my opinion, is the video that really solidified my style, really solidified the way I wanted to do videos from here on out. And yeah, you'll see. My old intro, my old, just like the Too Strong for You, and then the little link pops up with the discovery chime from Zelda. I liked those really simplistic, the simple, like just the chime or the beep to, like, you know, just to make the video your own. And I really liked that in other channels that I had watched before. This is where I would... Okay, so Super Mario Sunshine really solidified where I did an intro, like, yeah, an establishing shot. Like, this video is where I was like, okay, this is how I want to start my videos. Because I think in Titan Souls, all I said was like, oh, I like hard games. I like hard games. I like Dark Souls. Like, straight off from the camera. And then Undertale, the one I did right after, I don't think I had an intro for that one. But this video... Super Mario Sunshine was the one that really said, okay, establishing shot, this is going to be how I do my videos. This is a cool shot. This is actually, like, really cool. Oh my god.
Oh, what to play?
And so the formula was establishing shot, I'm playing a game, or I go to play a game, or to pick something out to play, and something happens which now I have to talk about this game, or something happens which leads me to the meat of the... So there's an event that happens where either it's good or bad, or it excites me about something. That was the formula, and you know, I've kept that ever since.
Play on a rainy day.
So here we go. I want to play Smash Brothers, and then what's inside? Super Mario Sunshine. Man, that old setup, that like black furniture that I had there, now it's just this brown thing that I had where I put the monitor. But that TV has been in the family for a long time. They wanted to get rid of it. I didn't want to because I knew I still had old consoles that would play better or look better on an old CRTV than it would like on a flat screen. But man, the memories with dang, that brings me back.
What have you done with my melee? Where is it?
Oh my god. The double jacket is because it was freezing. It was so cold this year when I made this video. This was December. This was in December when I did this video, and it was super cold. Not like this year where it was just so hot. Even now it's not that cold.
You fool. I've taken your precious Smash Brothers and hidden it within the...
No, stop, I can't. Ugh. Oh my god, the freaking voiceover. Okay, so I pitch shifted my voice because I was making like a dumb voice to like sound different, but I pitch shifted it because I didn't like how it sounded, but I still kept it. I didn't go back to redo it. Ah, my gosh.
Depths of the sea. You will never find your beloved.
I pitch shifted my voice because...
Why would you do that? What?
I want retribution. I want recognition. Play me.
No. I've already done that once.
Woo!
I've been down that road once. I'm not doing that again. Once.
Do it.
That was a bad joke. I don't know. So the whole point was that Super Mario Sunshine is being notorious for being tedious to 100%, because you have to collect all the blue coins in Super Mario Sunshine. You have to collect all the shine sprites. Not only did you have to collect all the shine sprites, but you have to collect them in a certain order before you could move on to like the next one. All the hidden levels, all the different tedium that this game introduced. Regardless, I still like Super Mario Sunshine. It's honestly one of my favorite Super Mario games of all time, and
you will never see your Smash Brothers again.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Wind Waker.
Let's play Wind Waker.
My editing, it's top notch. I purposefully thought, you know, if I make it kind of crappy looking, you know, people will think it as satire. You know, it'd be it would be, you know, that's the point. It's supposed to look bad. But I didn't have access to a lot of the higher like quality like edits and special effects. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just use that to my advantage, which a lot of old school video game YouTubers did use that to their advantage because the technology was limited. I had no excuse. I was just lazy. But I thought it was funny and I thought it was cool at the time. Yeah, here we go. It's like, wait, that's it? Oh, God, it's so dramatic. Sonic 06!
Wait.
Sonic
Finally
06!
gonna put this to rest.
The Sonic 06 soundtrack. I thought I was so cool for using that soundtrack.
I just wanted somebody to love me. I wanted somebody to enjoy and play my game. No!
Of course I didn't throw it.
What have I done? What have I become?
Oh my God, the Halo theme.
I've turned into that which I've been trying to destroy.
In my right hand, I still held onto the disc. Like, I pretend to throw it, but it looks pretty good. Like, it doesn't seem bad.
Super Mario Sunshine wasn't a bad game.
And then right here, you can see, as I cross over, like, the bush, I stop to turn around because I have to come back to grab the tripod. And I edit that out.
Sure, it had flaws, but I enjoyed it. I'm sorry, Sunshine. I'm sorry.
And then this scene, I had my mom, oh, can you record me and do this, do that. Oh my God, the Elder Scrolls song. Skyrim. I finally got Melee back. Anyways, the whole point of that video is like, yeah, what else is it? Bloopers! Oh, I have bloopers! Oh my God. AKA padding, exactly.
You see, in Super Mario 64, there were 15 levels. And that's what makes Sunshine such a drag. You see, in Super Mario...
so bland. So I was so frustrated when people were making noise. I would tell everybody, hey, I'm recording. Keep it down. If you're going to make noise, just try not to make as much noise as possible. I'm thinking, if I can hear it out there, the camera definitely can. Obviously, the camera couldn't.
Kidding me right now? Oh, the music in this game is... phenomenal.
I'm like, that take was horrible. I was like, nope. That was a bad take.
No.
And I put effort into these bloopers. Like, I had like cuts into like little like edits, like that Mario Hotel like clip.
These scenes are so stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Because I had to set up the tripod and then come back to it. It's like, oh yeah, and it was still recording. No. Stop! Oh my God, it's so cringy. Like, obviously, like this is the clip, okay? Like, it's like, where is it? Anyways, so the clip with context is like, it's funny, right? It's got the ba-dum-bum like sound effect, but this is ridiculous. Oh my God.
I guess now it's...
I stumbled my words, but I cut it in a way that just... I don't know. I love those kind of cuts where I'm saying something, but it cuts me off. And you'll notice, like, in my future videos, I, like, say a lot of... Or I try to finish a sentence, but I cut myself off. I just find that so funny where I'm, like, saying something, like, I'm really serious about what I'm talking about, but the camera cuts me off because it really is not that serious. That was funny.
I guess now it's...
Yeah, so I have to run back and grab the camera.
Anyway, the gang ends up at the airship.
It's just... I had such a hard time getting this scene correct because I struggled to lift it up.
It's a little bit like... Now, the way the game works reminds me... Now, the way the game works reminds... Now the way the game
this
works
camera
reminds me a
is
lot of
like,
Super Mario
lift it
64,
up,
which was
lift
a
it
good
up.
game.
That's funny. So now the next video that I want to look at is my Pokemon 25th anniversary video, where I had this idea where every year in February I was gonna do like a Pokemon month kind of thing. One video a week, so 4 videos in the month. It was gonna be a video a week, and I wanted to celebrate Pokemon as a franchise, Pokemon as a whole, because this was when Pokemon was celebrating its 20th anniversary. So to celebrate alongside others who were, you know, excited for, you know, Pokemon's 20th anniversary, I was going to do a series of videos. I wanted to do this every year, but eventually, you know, the year came and went and I never did anything with it again. But this is like my excitement and passion with Pokemon really shows. And I might still try to do something like that in respect to my original idea. Pokemon! A franchise so well known that even non-gamers know what it is.
I mean, take a look at Pikachu. Everyone knows who he is.
I thought I was
My
being
history with the
funny.
Pokemon franchise
Like, that's
starts
such
all the
a
way back in
tired
1998,
joke.
As I'm sure the memories of all 20-something-year-olds like myself do also. My 5th birthday. Family and friends are over, little kids are running around, and it's time for presents. The biggest thing that I got was a little game called Pokemon Blue version. It was also a combo pack with a lime green Game Boy Color,
Yup,
a guidebook, some batteries.
I remember
and of
that. That
course,
was such
the
a
game.
great birthday.
I played this game for hours, and the person that was right beside me all throughout my first Pokemon journey
My mom.
was my mom.
My mom, she was there.
My mom was a huge fan of the original Pokemon games, and no other person was a bigger advocate for my interests than she was. I remember spending day after day in the Safari Zone hunting for a Chansey. I remember finally getting a Mewtwo
Yup.
after the Elite Four.
Yup.
Those were the good old
My
days.
mom was there. My mom was there the
Is this
entire
thing on?
time. Oh, so this was like kind of like a variety show. Like I originally like was thinking like, oh, so this first video I want it to be like a variety show, and I'm gonna introduce this Pokestrong character. Watch. What is going on today, Pokedorks? I'm your host, Pokestrong, and welcome to episode 1 of Adventuremon.
Adventuremon, episode 1.
Fire and Flames!
Today I got a special treat for you. What I have here is a first edition Jungle to Jungle set.
Oh, that joke. That I was so proud of that joke when I came up with it. I'm like, okay, so there's the jungle set, but speaking, I said jungle to jungle for whatever reason. And so as I'm rewatching it, I'm like, no, I meant jungle set. But I'm like, oh, I could just turn this into a joke. And so I put the jungle to jungle box over there because I meant jungle set. Did Charizard even come out in the jungle set?
Charizard, that we're going to burn. Charizard is
a
not going to
Natsu.
handle it.
So
Alright,
it wouldn't
Charizard,
light. I
go!
was really hoping that it was gonna light so it could set the card on fire, but it wouldn't light. And I don't know, maybe it's because of it's like a plasticky card over the paper. Oh my God.
Burn!
And then it wouldn't light, so I got frustrated. I'm like, you know what?
It's not burning.
Boom.
Looks like Charizard couldn't handle the heat.
God, I showed this video to a bunch of my friends, and they're like, "What did we just watch?"
What is going on today, Pokedorks? Today we're going to be blowing up a super rare copy, Pokemon Red version, Japanese version.
Japanese flavor. So like in a quick flash, like I had written on the script Japanese flavor, like Pokemon Red Japanese flavor, and instead it came out the correct way, Japanese version. But the joke was supposed to be Japanese flavor, and I don't know. I don't know why I edited. I should have just like left it alone. But man, that I thought it was gonna be funny if it came out correctly, but it didn't. But I was gonna go back outside and record it because I'd already packed everything up. But I retroactively added like the asterisk Japanese flavor, and then the red version Japanese is not even rare.
Let's do this.
And the detonator is here. I'll show you.
Make sure the fuse is, you know, doing good. Perfect. Good.
I had to set up the camera. So the detonator in my hand is actually the RAM, the expansion slot for the N64, where the expansion slot or the expansion pack is supposed to go. That is like the dummy slot that comes with it, so that it makes the N64 run. So it's the dummy slot that originally came with it. Oh my god.
Alright, let's do this. Woo! Looks like Charizard couldn't handle the heat. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Those glasses are broken. I remember my dad gave them to me because they were broken. He's like, here, you can probably fix them. Oh my god. And I love that jacket too. I still have it. I don't wear it in my videos anymore. Looks like Charizard couldn't handle the heat was like the punchline for like this video.
Pokemon was all my thinking. Collecting cards, collecting toys, the games, the show.
For a long
it was
time,
in my
I was
blood.
obsessed with Pokemon.
And now with the 20th anniversary coming up, I want to celebrate the memories we've had and the memories to come. So consider this the start of my Pokemon's 20th anniversary celebration. And remember, if you get invited to a party, make sure you don't poop on it. See ya later.
I don't know what the heck that ending was, but yeah. So I ended up, you know, eventually doing like a reaction to Pokemon commercials. I talked about my top 6 favorite Pokemon. If they were real, who would I have in my party? I went on and I did a whole bunch of Pokemon videos for the month. And I really wanted to do more Pokemon videos every February, but I ended up just like not, because I lost... During that time when February the next year came around, I think I lost my not motivation, but my fire, my spark. But it's still an idea that I could throw around just like as a throwback to, you know, my first Pokemon like celebration month or whatever. But yeah. Okay, so my RPG Maker 3 video is my most viewed video on my channel. 3.9 thousand views. So 3,900 views, or give or take. For whatever reason, like this really struck a chord with the RPG Maker community. And for whatever reason, RPG Maker 3, I guess because there are no, as far as I know, very few, if any, channels talked about this game. And I spent a lot of time playing this game over summer break and winter breaks because I loved RPGs and I wanted to be a video game developer for a long time. I really wanted to go to school and, you know, learn programming and video game design. You know, I love drawing. But, you know, I never did any of that. So RPG Maker 3, I felt this would be a good channel, a video for my channel, because nobody's talking about this game. You know, everybody talks about RPG Maker. The one on the 3DS had just come out, so that's why I did this RPG Maker 3 video, because it was the only RPG Maker game I had at the time. But yeah, let's take a look. This is my most viewed video on my channel by far. So this is 3.9 thousand views. So like 4,000 views, and the next one is 200 and something views, almost 300. It's my Pokemon Sun and Moon reaction video. All right, let's take a look. Here we go. There's that formula. No establishing shot this time, but I'm gonna go play a game. This is what I find.
Any good games to play?
I had my Star Wars figures up in there and everything. I was such a nerd. I was such a dork.
Breath of Fire was an RPG developed by Capcom, but it was published by Squaresoft in North America. No.
I was trying to figure out pretty much like the story is like I'm trying to figure out what game I want to review, and it has to be an RPG. So that's why I talk about a lot of RPGs in the beginning of the video.
Here we go. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic is considered
Fantastic
one of the
game.
best Star Wars
Fantastic
games of all
game.
time. No.
My face just naturally like rested that way. That's why I zoomed in. I'm like, why does my face look like that? Chrono Trigger. Everybody loves Chrono Trigger.
I can't. One day.
Yeah, and I do want to review that game one day. I just don't have the motivation or the time, especially coming up soon, which I'll talk about more later.
One day. There are so many good games, and I want to review them all, but I can't. Which ones?
Yep, want to review them all.
If only there was a way I could create my own game. Yeah, that way I'd be able to review something I created, something I put time and effort into. But how? RPG Maker 3.
So I don't have the box for that game. I had it, but for whatever reason I lost it. Like the casing of that game, I don't have it. That's why I just showed the disc.
RPG Maker is a series of tools designed to develop, well, RPGs. Tokamo Amagami Kimmy Kiss? You've never played Kimmy Kiss? Let's put.
If you guys have never played Kimmy Kiss, neither have I.
What the?
Final Fantasy IX. So I would record me inserting the game into the consoles because I felt, a lot of YouTubers that would review video games would do this. And for me, I had that pride that I had the original hardware. So I'm gonna show it off because I'm proud of my collection. I don't apologize for that. But besides the point, I wanted to show it off, be like, look, I have the hardware. I'm actually playing. I reviewed the game. This isn't emulation. But yeah, so yeah, I actually had to sit down and play the game for hours and write the scripts. My biggest dream growing up as a gamer was to always get a job developing games. Yep. I mean, whose wasn't? The prospect of designing... Low key, the music in the background is the stock music that RPG Maker 3 gives you, and I've downloaded that entire soundtrack onto my phone because it's so good. It's really good and very, very probably the most underrated soundtrack of all time. All time. Because who's played RPG Maker 3 to listen to the music? It's a really good soundtrack. Alright, so the next video we're going to talk about is my Legend of Zelda review of Link's Awakening for the Game Boy Color. So leading up to this video and then after, I had never had so much more fun playing the game, writing the script, filming, recording, going out into nature and being, really visualizing a video. And no other video really I had more fun than with my Link's Awakening. I broke it down into two parts because so what happened was the time that I really wanted to upload the video was getting closer, and there was I think it was like every Friday or something I wanted to upload a video, and it was getting closer. I'm like, I'm not done with this game. I'm not done writing the script. I'm not done visualizing it. So what I did was whatever I had, I did it. I'm like, okay, I'll just do part 2 and try my best to recreate certain scenes of the original of part 1 into part 2. But yeah, anyways, let's take a look. Yeah, this is the video. I put so much effort into this video. The intro, the scenery, the script, the idea, like the whole visualization. I love that jacket. And my mom made me that hat. That bag? Where is that bag? The Hyrule map. Oh, that book! That book is where I wrote every single script leading up to... Watch. This is the last notebook that I completely finished writing all my scripts on. It's literally just script after script after script. There's nothing but just script. I mean, maybe some doodles like here and there just to, like visualize stuff, but I had timestamps in here. When I was playing a game, I was like, oh, the recording software, what's the timestamp of this thing that I want to talk about? And I finished it. And then I tried to start a new notebook, the NES one that I talked about in my Tropical Worlds video games or whatever. And after that, I just started typing it up. It was just so much easier to like have my laptop in front of me to say the script and then look at the camera. But this was the last time that I completed a notebook. The NES notebook is probably halfway done with my timestamps and all the different like storyboard visualizations that I had. But yeah, this everything Zelda. I was so obsessed with Zelda. I love Zelda, but not as much as I did back then. It was like 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. I woke up so early because I was so excited to start recording this. I had written down my because I storyboarded the game, the video, and I had written down camera angle here, camera angle this, and I just came out here to my. So this is behind my house, and I just came out here and I found this like natural, like it's a dried riverbed, but I found so many beautiful like natural like sceneries that I just wanted to use as much of it as I can because that's what Zelda feels like. It's just an adventure and it's nature. But yeah, I had so much fun recording this, especially the intro. Oh my god, this editing. I was so proud of myself with this video, guys. I mean, I was so like, so what I did was I actually got gameplay footage and just chroma keyed as much as I can just so I could leave the owl and I could leave like the text box. That took me a long time.
What? The sword? I guess.
Yeah, because it's got your name on it or whatever.
Fish. What are you talking? What? Hold on. Wait, come back.
I tried to make it echo, and then I wake up because like apparently it was a dream or whatever. Oh, you hear that? Stardew Valley soundtrack. It's a great soundtrack. That Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild t-shirt is one of my favorite t-shirts of all time. So that was a Nintendo E3 booth exclusive when just before Breath of the Wild would come out. So they were advertising Breath of the Wild. My friend went to E3 because he got a pass by an acquaintance of ours. And he came back from E3 and got a t-shirt for me and my other coworker and one for himself. And I was forever grateful because that's my favorite shirt. And I love wearing it, especially when I'm going to talk about a Zelda game because, you know, it's exclusive shirt. It's rare and I like showing it off. A Hunter x Hunter manga.
The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
I thought this was a cool shot because it had the cereal bag on one end. I know a lot of people don't realize that's what it is. It's a cereal bag of like Lucky Charms, I think. And I'm like monologuing in my pretty much internally monologuing about, you know, the differences of Majora's Mask.
The series breaks off from the formula like it does, and it's my favorite game of all time.
Everybody's still asleep. Everybody's still asleep. So I was so proud of all the camera angles, the different like, you know, the cinematography in this video specifically. I was so proud of because I thought this is really gonna be the video that like lifts my YouTube career. What's this? And everything was just placed so much in a way to signify that this is a dream. Like I wore. Here in the background where the river plushes, the Espeon plushes, there's my bag, and then there's my green jacket. So everything was placed in a way so that it shows off that this was a dream within a dream.
Link's Awakening.
That effect, I was so proud of that effect.
The Windfish.
Like, oh, Link's Awakening was there for such a long time. My original intro video. The Shovel Knight menu, the start menu of Shovel Knight. That was, man, I was so proud of this video. I think this is the first time I used that intro. And getting the start game feats options menu onto it was so easy because Shovel Knight's start menu is black. So you just chroma key out the black and boom, you got it.
I feel like I should be talking about this game. I don't know what.
Yeah, so I go on and talk about the game, and you know it like inserting the game into the console really like made me feel like I was proud to own the original hardware. But yeah, this was the video that I had the most fun editing, filming, and recording. It's like if I can look at my original monitor, it looks like it's about 10 o'clock. So I had done all that filming just before 10 o'clock and people were still asleep, and I was trying my hardest to like be quiet but like still loud enough that the camera can still pick me up. Alright, next video. So this was like my April Fool's kind of game. So Breath of the Wild already came out, and you know, this is April 1st. I wanted to do a dumb video and I wanted to say Breath of the Wild is the worst game ever. Tides of Destiny rules. Now, why Tides of Destiny? Why Tides of Destiny? Now, go.
I'm too strong for you. I'm going to tell you about the worst.
What was that?
I'm going to tell you about the worst game I've ever played. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is the worst game I ever played. Show game.
Sonic Boom.
Harvest Rune, Tides of Rune Destiny is the best game I've ever played. Show game. That is
okay.
All for. Is that it? Alright, kind of.
Is that it? No, I had to have done something.
I'm just kidding. Breath of the Wild is absolutely amazing. I just passed it. PSA: when you're in Hyrule Castle, make sure you go to Zelda Study and
Look at my
find the King's
hair.
Study.
Look at my hair, dude. I had grown it out so long.
Read their journals. It's heartbreaking. It's absolutely amazing. Best game I've ever played.
Okay, why Tides of Destiny? Okay, so I've had this thing with Tides of Destiny. At the end of the bouncer video, like my character has so there's the ending screen, right? So I've shown like Rune Factory kind of peeking out of the door, and I wanted to do this thing where I reviewed Rune Factory Tides of Destiny because it's a very mediocre game. You know, it's not bad by any standards, but it's not fantastic either. It's just a run-of-the-mill Harvest Moon game because it's Rune Factory. You know, it's marvelous. But at the end of the bouncer video, I have this little Easter egg, which I'm sure not a lot of people watched. So I got my friend Anthony to help me with that clip because he actually comes out in the beginning of this video.
3 What? Are you serious? I've been dreading this.
Do it for the fans, dude. Do it for the fans.
So he reached up for my fan. It doesn't show, but he wanted me to emphasize the fact that he reached up for the fan. Like, do it for the fans. I remember that.
Fine.
Alrighty, dude. Alright.
He bumped into the wall. Oh my god, my wolf tails. I used to wear wolf tails. One more video and we'll call it. That's me, Douglas Momo. But my friends call me Yugi. Recently I've had bad luck in my favorite hobby recently. Yugimoto, no!
But all that changed when I found the Eon controller.
The Eon controller at the Millennium Puzzle. With the Dragon Ball Z intro music. Wait, what? What? Here, after a night of fighting Wi-Fi warriors and rank destruction.
Who are you?
I am Daigu, spirit of the FGC, evil incarnate, and you have released me from the very confines of my prison, the Eon Controller.
I'm Doogie Momo, and this is my story.
Oh my god. Daigo Umehara! Daigo Umehara is Daigo Doogie. Aaron as Douglas Momo. Look at the name on his plate. Dookie instead of Doogie. Dookie. Bully number 4. He starts laughing because they put Dookie on his face. That was it. That was the video. So I wanted to go back to a point that I made earlier. I don't know if I'm going to be having any much time with the new year because I'm going back to school. Yeah, I'm going to be taking my going back for my degree in physics and math. I've always had a passion for outer space and the universe and you know, physics in general. And I've always been good at math. So yeah, I wanna take the next step into, you know, doing something with my life, because obviously YouTube isn't gonna be around forever, and I need to you know, push myself to be something more. But yeah, that's 5 years of YouTube.
Being on YouTube has really helped me realize that video games will forever be a part of my life, no matter how old I get. And regardless of me putting up videos on YouTube, I'll always have a passion for video games. So here's to a Merry Christmas and a New Year and all the things to come in the world of video games. And until next time, have a good night, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you later. Maybe. Soon, I hope, but yeah.